So this is my flour I'll be using for the chin chin. A flour. This is my butter for it. Butter. This is salt. This is baking powder. See my super milk. I don't joke with this, so I added my super milk with vanilla flavor inside here. That is why the color is like this. Super milk and vanilla flavor, yeah. And this is the super milk powdery form. Very tiny but very super. I like using uh, real milk. I'm going to show you another milk I'm going to be using because I just want my chin chin to be tasty and delicious. So I'm going to be using other milk I told you guys about. Though it's a little bit small because the flour I'm using is 1000 gram. No, 1.5. I'm sorry, 1.5. And I have to be careful with milk because some of us here are lactose intolerant, so I have to be careful. Then feel free to use nut milk, cinnamon if you have that. But if you don't have, please just go ahead with your chin chin making. Though it makes a significant difference though, but that doesn't mean your Easter will not be complete if you don't use them. So guys, watch out for my video. Yeah, first thing I'm doing is sieve the flour because anything you're baking, you have to sieve the flour. You have to. Don't mind me, it has been measured already, so I'm just carrying it from the leather already. Because wherever I go to buy my stuff, I always make sure I measure them there. Yeah. Yay! Where is it looking? I think this is enough, right?
Here's the remaining flour.
Is there? You're telling me don't do now, but when it's yes, I'm recording now. Yeah, I have to talk to you. It's not a serious video. When it's time now, you go finish her. I know you. Really? Ouch! Ouch! See the kind of milk I'm putting. See the number of milk. For the chin chin.
You're not listening again for the cake.
I did now.
It's not for you kept two
Milk.
back.
I did now.
You kept two back in the house.
Uh-huh.
But you said you used one for chin chin, one for cake. Maybe no, it's for cake.
I used seeds now.
Okay, yes.
Mm.
Okay, that was. See another one there now.
Okay.
I see my egg is this one, this one.
My super milk. Why you hiding? Come to my video now. You can do director general. But you're always hiding.
You use this
For it.
add this one. Add this
Oil for frying.
Add this one.
Then this is super milk.
Wait, that boy we used to. Okay, that's you know shouldn't be fine with you.
I don't know.
That
I've
one-
added the salt already, so.
That which you normally use.
Oh God, you are disturbing my video. Anyway, it's good like that, sha. So that they know that you talk too much. This house, we have sweet mouths. Men that like sugar very well. But I'm trying to reduce it because the zobo self is a bit on the sweet side. So I'm not going to add plenty sugar because I don't want it to be too sugary. So I'm trying to like mix everything properly so that everywhere will just get their own portion. Everybody everywhere will just have their own portion. So now anybody that comes and tell you, oh, I have the perfect recipe for chin chin, is a lie. Except you've been doing it for years and you know your onion very well. But I just feel like if you can do chin chin, you can do it. You cannot boast that you created the recipe or you invented the recipe. No, it's something that you just try and make it your own. Now chin chin recipe will be out there, guys, but like you can make it your own. You can still make it your own. Like when I was trying new things, especially with that ginger chin chin, I learned it from somebody, but she was using only ginger, so I decided to use garlic too because I felt the ginger wasn't coming out very well, so I needed to use something stronger. So that was why I now mixed it with ginger and garlic. I think I'll be doing a remake of that video because I did it and it was so soggy. I feel like I did it was so soggy and oily very well. So I'm going to do a remake of that video so that you guys will see what is happening here. For now, let's just enjoy this milky chin chin. Like you guys see, I did a lot of milk generously because I just want my chin chin to be like so milky. So because this is like 1 gram, I like putting baking powder, 2 teaspoons of it, because I don't have the measuring spoon, but in my head I'm calculating. You guys should not follow my method of measuring. No, please use your own method and it will come out well for you. Me, I'm just, because my things are not here, I came for vacation in our family friend's house, so I wanted us to like be eating something, so that's why I'm doing this. So just in short, I'll put the measurements down in the description box below so that you guys can see what I did with my chin chin. Like I said, disclaimer, I am not a professional chef. I am just doing this because it is Easter celebration. You guys should not judge me, please. So I've added the sugar, right? But I feel the sugar is not enough. Let me just add more to it because I know the men I'm dealing with here, and believe me, they love their sugar very well. And let's not forget, sugar is not expensive. So easy tiger on the sugar. Easy tiger on the sugar. So this, you have to mix this properly so that it will reach everywhere. So we are still having like 3 more ingredients we've not added yet: the butter, the egg, and they say condensed milk and vanilla. Yeah, but don't worry guys, I'm going to show you guys what I did. So I like to add my butter next though. You're not using all the whole butter. Let's just say we are using like 150 or 150 to 200 grams. Let me just do it that way because this is already 250 grams. So since I don't have my baking things here, I'm going to just use my head again. So I'm going to use half of it. Look at this, is where the half is, because I want it to be a bit strong and a bit crunchy. So I'm just going to do it half like this first. Don't mind my dirty savvy habits. Yeah. I'm just, anytime I'm baking, I'm so happy. Like it's just a happy thing for me. It's like a safe place for me to be in baking. I love baking. I've been baking right from when I was a little child, as a Nigerian child. So I just want to like be baking. But guys, now things are capital expensive, so We just have to reduce in the rate at which we bake, because 1 model of flour or whatever. How do people pronounce it? 1 model of flour is now almost 1.5. So you can imagine removing 1.5 from my menu and saying I'm buying flour. So this is what I do with the butter. I try to like put it everywhere. That was why I was looking for a bigger bowl, because I feel like for chin chin everything will have to scatter everywhere. It has to be spread everywhere. So this is what I like doing. Make sure it's everywhere. There was a time, guys, I never gave you this gist. There was a time I was making chin chin at home and I did not like mix it very well. I happened to fry butter, and when I just put the butter in, I thought it was chin chin though. When I just put the butter inside the frying pan to fry it, guys, it just melted right away. Then I knew, I made a mistake. Oh, I would have just let things be, like, let it be. Well, you just have to get up and not dwell in such things and try to make it better. Like I heard from somebody, she said, if your first video is whack, try to make your second video better. Try make the third one more better. Like that is how you go, and that, I believe that's how life is. You don't want to dwell on the thing you did not do at that particular time. Just make sure the next one you are doing, make it better and be happy about it, so that at the end of the day you will not blame yourself for what could have or couldn't have been. You guys understand, right? Okay, so this is me still trying to like make everything dissolve. The butter, see, it's even looking somehow, like you guys can see, it's spilling everywhere. They sit here, but I can't sit down to miss chin chin. Like, no, I can't sit down. Look at lump. If you open a lump, let me show you people one. Okay, look at this. You'll be thinking it's a lump, right? But look at, it's butter. It's butter. So you want to properly avoid all these things, so that you not go and fry your butter. That's what I was trying to say. No, see, one big one there. So I'll try and do a vlog of how the Easter celebration went. I'll even put this chin chin video to it, but I'll also do a chin chin video separately, so that you guys can see how I did this chin chin. So separately, that if you don't want to watch the vlog, you can also opt for other videos. Feel free to check my channel for other videos. I don't know, I'm just doing video according to how my mood is. I'm sorry, but I know it's not working for you guys, but I'll try my best to see what you guys like and what you guys don't like, and start following your trend. So I think this should do it for now. I'm going to add my super milk plus my vanilla flavor. I had no way of putting it, so I had to just like put it here like this. Oh, this is wonderful. A beautiful, beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm going to do a video of how I baked a cake with just 4 eggs. I've seen people doing videos on how they bake cake with 10 eggs, 8 eggs, these days, that. I just feel like if you want to bake, you don't have to break the bank, especially cakes, and especially the things are expensive in this country, Nigeria. So I will show you a more affordable way in which you can actually bake without breaking the bank, especially your cakes. Yeah, you can actually bake it without going overboard, or baking with all the eggs in the I'll just show you guys that. So I just added the super milk. Now I have to add the egg, and my hand is still like this. I have to call my husband to help me. Choo! What the fuck? Choo! Please come. Yay! Please now. Let me remove my phone, please.
I think I'm just like
No.
oh.
That's it. Yeah. So, just press cancel. Press this. So I'm going to start adding water. I've added the egg, but I'm sorry I could not make it so that you guys could see. You guys understand when you are filming and things happen. Woo! My workspace is scattered. But don't blame me. Not all those Instagram bakers that phone cleaning is only in their workspace. That doesn't mean I will not clean. I will clean, but I just need time to do what I'm doing first. So, okay, you guys want me to clean? Okay. Yay! I'm cleaning. So this is the space I'm using, so I'm cleaning it up. Oh, this. Okay. Don't mistake this for hot water. It's not hot, it's not warm, it's just normal water temperature, like normal room temperature water. Sorry. So I'm going to like start adding my water in bits so that it will not overcrowd the chin chin. Like you want to get it to be a dough. You guys understand now? Do like just dough. Then my mom used to use one hand to mix. God, women of those days, they are very, very strong. Very, very strong. You see her using one hand, like pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing. Tell you have to press, so if not, your chin chin will not come out well. Your this thing will not do that well. Blah 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 blah. Oh baby. Yeah. She'll start doing it small by small so that yeah, this is it. So I'm not going to like make the video long because I don't want it that long. I'm just going to be doing it like this, little by little, first and foremost. I'm going to be adding it. This is the final dough. Like it's not all, but I just had to roll it like that because I don't have a mixer that can do it, as in do it, make it a dough for me. So I had to do it little by little. So I'm going to show you guys how I started mixing all of them up. You want your dough like this. You don't want it to be too soft. No, if it's too soft, I really don't know what will happen. But person that's easy. You just incorporate all of them together, and your chin chin will come out. If you feel it's sticky to your hand that you don't like it, use your flour and just dust your hand, then you go back. You go back. So when mixes, you allow it to rest. Yay! And time for cutting. Yay! So I had to start frying. I forgot to video the part whereby I and hubby started cutting the chin chin, but this is the frying process. Now I want to tell you that if you are frying your chin chin, make sure you look out for it. Always stir, because if you don't stir, some part will be burning, especially if you have a stove or a gas that one part is more hotter than the other part. So you want to look out for that so that it will not get burned. So after frying, look out for the brownish golden color, and that will signify that it has done, as in it has really done. So don't give it a thought that, okay, you know what, it's not yet hard enough, that you did not do it well. No, give it time. When it's finished frying and it gets cold, it gets, and it will solidify on its own. Then there's one secret of chin chin again. If you discover that your chin chin is becoming very soft as the day goes by, just put it in your oven and burn it for like 5 minutes. Bye guys.